mas magandang serbisyo at mas mababang presyo.
And I'd like to second what Senator Escudero pointed out. Thank you to both Secretary Rio and also Chairperson Cordova. Sa tingin ko na nararamdaman ninyo talaga yung pangangailangan na ito, kaya inaayos nyo ang inyong proseso. Nais ko lang ipaalala sa inyo, no, dahil tatapusin na natin itong sa telco at tutungo tayo sa iba pang mga usapin. Kayo ay nanumpa dito sa pagdinig na ito, kaya kayo ay maaaring balikan namin sa inyong mga pinangako. Nais nating magtagumpay kung sino man ang mananalo ng bid na ito, sapagkat ang tagumpay ng kumpanya na yon, kasama na rin ang existing na dalawang telco, ay mararamdaman ng ating mga kababayan, di ba? So, nasabi po ninyo, Chairman Cordova, na magkakaroon ng National Domestic Roaming MC by the NTC. Yun po yung pinangako ninyo by early next year. Tapos, yung Tower Regulation MC, providing for common use and safe pricing principles and not limiting it to just one or two companies as opposed to one of the proposals of as a presidential advisor. Am I correct? And then number 3, an open access MC while waiting for the law to be passed in Congress. Yun po yung mga napangako ninyo kay Senator Escudero nung natanong kayo kanina. So with that, I would like to wrap up on our discussion. Secretary Rio narrated in historical context the policy in the third telco, providing transparency on its selection, that as of October 19, 2018, there are 8 applicants, both national and international companies. Napag-usapan din natin dito na kailangan ang seguridad ng ating bansa ay pangunahin din na inyong titignan, na hindi basta-basta pulkit na merong namuhunang gayuhan ay mawawala na tayo ng otoridad na inspeksyonin na sila ay hindi nagbabiolate dun sa ating mga batas. Ang dalawang malalaking kumpanyang Smart at Globe ay hindi naman tutol dito. Sa katunayan, sila ay very supportive, and we would like to thank both Smart and Globe also for their commitment to allow sharing on their cell towers. So with that, I would like to suspend this hearing, because for further evaluation, I'm sorry. Do you have something to add before I...
Yes, Madam Chair, if I may be allowed, just a short manifestation.
Yes, please.
Your Honor. It's regarding the presentation made by the DICT and the NTC earlier, saying that Now Telecom supposedly plans to stop the bidding. We'd just like to make it a record that Now Telecom has no intention of stopping the public bidding for the third telco. In fact, in our complaint before the regional trial court, we never prayed that the court will stop the public bidding. And in fact, Now Telecom bought bidding documents because it plans to participate in the public bidding, which will culminate on November 7. In fact, Now Telecom expresses its support in this process of looking for a third telco. It even submitted a position paper highlighting that one of the criterion that should be used in determining the third player should be the number of hard to reach areas. Unfortunately, as we can see in the finalized version of the memorandum circular, this was not even considered by the NTC or by the oversight committee. Again, to reiterate, Now Telecom expresses its support to the President's project for a third player to come in. And as far as it is concerned, it plans to participate, and it is only challenging certain provisions in the memorandum circular, which is now pending before the regional trial court.
You said that under oath. That was the clarification made by now. That is so welcome. They are not trying to stop the Senator Escudero.
Why did you include a prayer for injunction and issuance of a TR law?
Your Honor, the injunction is only directed to certain provisions of the memorandum circular. And in fact, Your Honor, it's not because Now Telecom does not have the capacity to post the securities. In fact, what we prayed for in our complaint was we will consign the amount with the court, not with the NTC, precisely because the memorandum circular is not clear on what would be the process for forfeiting the securities. We don't know if we will be notified, and we don't know if we will be given an opportunity to explain ourselves. That's why we think that the court would be the proper venue, a proper and neutral venue for us to post the performance securities and other securities required by the NTC.
So if the case is not decided in your favor before November 7, where will you post the bond?
Well, if that's going to be, that's something that we will have to discuss with our client, Your Honor. But most likely, if there is no there's no injunction that will be issued, or if we will not be allowed to post the bond, possibly we will have to post it either with the NTC or some other venue wherein that would be allowed under the rules, Your Honor.
But then again, if you don't follow the TOR and post it before the court via consignment, you run the risk of not being a compliant bidder. In which case, it will be an additional cause of action if ever.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam.
Secretary.
Yes, Your Honor. We just like to manifest that only now are questioning these provisions in our TOR. No other contestant or contender did so. And by having the performance or the participating band and performance band to the court changes totally the terms of reference. And therefore, that would cause a delay, Your Honor.
Okay. Pero walang minus point yun. Yung pag-question nila sa korte, walang minus point yun. Hindi, walang minus point sa algorithm nila. Wala, di ba?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Sa algorithm, wala. Meron lang silang babayarang fee, di ba? For having questioned it.
Pag nanalo po sila, tuloy-tuloy naman po yun.
Tuloy. Okay. So yun na lang po kasi suspended pa naman ito eh. And the reason why I'm just suspending this hearing is because we'd like to see the progress after November 7. In such time when the bid, I suppose, would have been awarded. Am I correct? Okay.
There will be a provisional NMP, Your Honor, after November 7, and then they have 90 days to submit all the other documentary requirements. So
90 days. So kung kunyari everything is complied with within 90 days, kailan tayo magkakaroon ng third telco?
November, January. Mga ano po, first quarter of next year. But actually, Your Honor, if they can submit it earlier, okay naman po.
Sabi niyo, they have 90 days, correct?
Yes.
90 days, correct?
December, January. Mga February po, Your Honors.
By February, meron na tayong bagong telco?
Ano po, kasi November, Your Honor, we would have the provisional NMP, new major player, based dun po sa bid nila.
Okay,
And then,
so if everything goes according to your forecast, your schedule, 90 days to submit all of the requirements, etc., when will they be operational? How soon?
we will give the licenses po by February of next year, Your Honor. Yun na po ang pinaka...
Meron kabilis.
Opo.
The licenses will be given March. And they have a year to roll out. Diba? Nakalagay sa TOR nyo, initial investment about anywhere between 40 to 150 billion. So after 1 year, doon pa lang siguro magkakasignal at pwede ka tumawag.
Yes, sir. On the first year of their commitment period, that is where they are going to roll out doon sa kanilang commitment. No? But in that rollout, maybe give or take mga 6 months or 9 months, they could have their first subscribers. And,
within next year.
Yes,
Within next year. Okay, yun lang. Siyempre, dahil sa usaping ito, gusto malaman ng tao, sige, so nag-usap-usap ko yung tungkol sa third telco, kaya na namin mararamdaman na meron ng pagpipilian. So, ang sinasabi ninyo, siguro sa susunod na taon, within next year meron na. Okay? So yun lamang po, this hearing is suspended. Before we continue with the next batch of franchises, we would like to call for a break first, so we can stretch our legs and walk around. Thank you.
Okay na yan. Sabi niya, ako pala eh. Kaya ako mapalawan ng